Papa John, March 20th. I think it's day 29. I'll have to check that. I did the unthinkable. Took 2 zeros. Not supposed to do that. It's hard to get to the finish line if you keep stopping. But I did have that medical issue and I feel fine now. I don't know if you can see this, but I got this I got a 3-liter water bag, and I'm going to try to drink a lot more water. I got very dehydrated, and we'll see if this works. The goal now is to hike and drink as much water as possible. I'm in Hot Springs, North Carolina, heading out to start the day. I'll turn this around so y'all can see Hot Springs. There it is. Hot Springs. Got a creek and a river running through it. French Broad River. A couple of 2 or 3 good restaurants. I stayed at the Laughing Heart Hostel last night. And next stop is Erwin, Tennessee. That's 3 or 4 days away. Check in with y'all later. It's day 29. I've been at this a month now, and I gotta tell you, the hardest days are after seeing Mama John and spending time in the lodge and being pampered a little bit. The next day is always the hardest. And Early Riser talked about this a lot, but you got the bad little devil on one shoulder and the motivational self on the other. And that bad little devil he's powerful. He's a powerful foe, because he'll sit there and say, "Dang, Papa John, you don't need to do this. You're retired. You can go home and make pizza, open up the wine cellar, plant your garden, see your friends, go play tennis, mow your yard. There's lots of other stuff you could be doing." And you gotta keep your eye on the prize. You gotta keep your eye on the reason you're out here and the goal of getting to the end. But the bad little devil is a formidable competitor. Uh-oh, I'm on a dirt road or something. So that first day away from the luxury of the lodge is always hard. But we'll just keep pressing north. There's a pretty good climb coming out of Hot Springs. There's a good climb coming out of almost every town. And you always load up with food when you're in town. I mean, food for your food bag to last you 3 or 4 or 5 days or whatever you need. And your pack always weighs more when you leave. So my pack weighs a lot. Good climb. But it's a nice day. And I just want to say, once again, I could not do this without Mama John's support, because it means more work at home for her. And, you know, we're empty nesters, so my son doesn't live at home anymore. He's in the Marines. He's getting out of the Marines and coming back home to go to school. So, he's married and has a daughter, Kinley, my granddaughter. She calls me Papa John. And they'll be moving back, so that'll give Mama John some stuff to work on, helping them get set up and everything. But she helps me out a lot, and it took her a while to get on board with this, but now she's on board with it. Now I just got to fight the bad devil on my shoulder and keep moving. It's a beautiful day. I just passed a little pond, man. Every time I goes by something like that in the woods, I just wonder how many people have ever fished that pond. I threw a little bit of a Fig Newton in there to see if any fish were moving around. I saw some little fish, maybe, I think they were a little brim. It would have been fun to have a fishing pole there, though. Papa John. End of the day. It was a relatively short day. A little over 11 miles. I don't know, physically just felt tired and just didn't have anything in the tank. I mean, there was like 3,500 feet of climb. But, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it today. Mentally or physically. I'm at, I can't remember the name of the shelter. I'll put it in the notes. But when you're traveling out here, you have what's called like a trail family. It's not really, it's not a family. It's just people you've been hanging with. And I don't know. I guess I got kind of a double whammy today. My trail family has moved on. I knew I couldn't keep up with them. So, and Mama John went home, and I stayed in the nice lodge, and so, I don't know. Now I'm back on the trail. I'm here at the shelter. There's nobody else here. There's another guy, Gadabout. He's probably my age or maybe a little older. He's supposed to come here tonight. So this is what happens. You kind of go through waves of people that you're associated with or hike with, and some come and some go. And I'd be happy if some of the people I'd met previously catch up with me, and I think they will. But for right now, it's just kind of a, when the first day back's always the hardest. Your pack weighs more. You're gonna have to have a climb coming out of the town, and your spouse leaves, and you just gotta regroup and keep going. So tomorrow I'll do about 15 or 16. That's the plan. But today I did 11, and it was a beautiful day, but mentally and physically I just wasn't feeling that strong. We'll see how I do tomorrow. Cook some dinner.
It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Woo! New York, New York. From Hurt, Mississippi, all the way to Tupelo, I called an eastbound freight train. Sky high hopes and open eye scopes and earth all over my face. I'm going to New York City, the greatest place to be unless you're out of your head, country style, running wild. What happened to your mama's baby child? Oh, my ocean is a deep one.